TV party tonight.
TV time.
So, all of the season finales finale'd. And they were finaleous. Is that a word? No, it's not really a word. They were great. Walking Dead was great. Gotham, oh my god, I want season 3 already to be on TV.
That's how you know it was a good finale.
Yeah, oh man. Yeah. Because it ends with that cliffhanger like you get at the end of Flash Gordon with Mr. Freeze kind of stepping in and freezing some people. And you're like, what? You just threw that in at the end of the finale? There's a Mr. Freeze now?
No build up.
No, just bam. Hey, Mr. Freeze is here, by the way.
By
just
the
to let you know. Yeah. Supergirl just got picked up for more episodes, so I'm sure little kids everywhere are happy about that.
And you really do not like Supergirl.
I don't hate Supergirl. It's just...
They did a good job with it.
It's cute. And they
did a good job.
Fine. But I like the Netflix really dark and gritty adult superhero stuff more than I like the ABC family cutesy Supergirl.
Hey, that stuff's going pretty well, too.
Yes, Jessica Jones finished that, and wow, awesome. David Tennant kind of carries it the whole way. Luke Cage does great.
To do. David Tennant, excellent actor.
Yeah, and the ending is the ending that you want, but not in the high explosive mega impact. Whoa! It's really kind of like a...
So it's a subdued kind of ending?
It's the ending you expect in the general picture, but it's not this big, giant, overwhelming, masculine, adrenaline-filled ending. It is very feminine.
Well, I would hope so, being that it's called Jessica Jones.
Yes, but I mean down to the... It's exactly how a woman would end it. You know, guy, man, there'd be monster trucks, ninjas jumping from helicopters,
fire,
possibly a mechanical shark,
explosions.
And this one was more like she just decided to go shopping that day. But you have to see it for yourself, and you know what I'm talking about.
Pleasant.
So now that all of the season finales have finale'd, you know what time it is.
Christmas special.
Christmas specials. Oh my.
They've already started.
Every night, every channel.
So this is why I save up all my Halloween specials to watch them now.
Is that what you do? Is that your balance for the Christmas special? There's some Christmas specials I never even heard of.
Those few rare Thanksgiving specials, there are not as many of those as there are for Christmas.
My kids were watching one, the Santa Hunters, Part 2. There was a Part 1?
I'm shocked that there was a Part 1, yes.
Oh, it was terrible. Sorry, Santa Hunters cast.
Horrible.
Staff.
Why would you do that?
Santa's losing his powers because kids took a picture of him.
Boo!
Evidently, he's American Indian.
It's kids and their smartphones.
So, yeah, but there's the good ones.
Screwing up Christmas for the rest of us.
There's the Peanuts and the Peanuts. And
all those Guthy Ranker...
Santa Claus coming to town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman.
There you go.
I miss the heat, Miser, Mr. 101. Love that song, by the way.
Wow.
Love it, man.
A little jazz handsy in here for
yeah, those are the Christmas specials we grew up with. Not Santa Hunters and Santa Buddies. About dogs talking about finding Santa Claus.
Hey. Like a good dog.
The dog movies we grew up with were Old Yellow, and we know how that ended.
That's
not a Santa movie.
Not so much on that.
Holiday special.
Although I think every kid now should have to watch that just because we had to.
Just to be mean.
Just to pay it forward. Just pay the pain forward.
Oh man, so many Christmas specials now. Every network's got one. But oddly enough, I hear after 15 years, Christmas in Washington, D.C. has been canceled. There's not going to be one this year.
What?
Evidently not. They couldn't get a network that would pick it up.
Wow.
So, whatever that was, because I didn't see it the last 15 years, so I guess I'm partly to blame.
Well, you're not missing out then.
We won't be seeing it for year 16.
You got this.
Yeah.
No Christmas.
Oh, man.
Christmas
Whoa, look at this Christmas we got going on.
Right?
We'll be talking about that in a minute, because, you know, you're going to want to get up all in that.
Stuff. Things.
So what's your favorite Christmas special? A Christmas Carol? That's a good one.
Which version, though?
What's Scrooged?
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Pulled that one out on DVD the other day.
Animated Christmas Carol.
Always a good one.
Patrick Stewart Christmas Carol.
No.
Really? You don't like Patrick Stewart?
Huh?
Come on.
There's better ones. Like Scrooged.
Scrooged is great, but Patrick Stewart and Dickens product, you can't beat that.
Except when he says engage. And they're like, we're going to have to go to Christmas Pass. And he goes, make it so.
I think you're crossing universes there a little bit. You've crossed the streams and we're all doomed now.
You think so? Okay, oh, wait. Yeah, Christmas Story. That's another good one. That'll be on for 48 hours straight.
Connection to that movie.
As we had one of the stars of A Christmas Story at ExCon 4 or 5 years ago.
We sure did.
For a half a minute. He kind of left in a huff because nobody knew he was in A Christmas Story because, you know, he didn't have a sign up that said, hey, I was in A Christmas Story.
Whoops. He did have a cool copy of The Lamp.
That's like if Butch Patrick came to ExCon and didn't have a sign up saying that he was Butch Patrick from the Monsters. People would be like, who's that old dude? No offense, Butch Patrick. I mean,
I've met Butch Patrick, and he is a great guy.
He is a great guy.
But he has a big poster that says Butch Patrick, Eddie from the Monsters.
That's what you need. Right? We're gonna fix all that for ExCon this next year. Everyone's getting a poster.
Everybody gets a banner.
Everybody's getting a banner.
With their name on it.
And you can have your chance to own that banner. Stay tuned for those details. We're going to have a special event, a ticketed event, where you can come and bid for celebrities.
And there's food.
And you may get to meet the celebrities, and you're going to own their banner, and they're going to sign it to you, because we're going to make them do it.
It's going to be cool. Already got a baseball bat and everything.
Well, that was way off of TV time, so we'll see you next time. Alright, so, went to go see Krampus. Krampus, if you don't know Krampus. Krampus is a mythological being like Santa Claus.
Anti-Santy.
So Santa Claus brings toys to kids who are good. Krampus comes into your room, puts you in a burlap sack, and beats you with a stick if you've been bad.
Ooh.
They later changed it to a lump of coal in your sock because who wants to beat kids with a stick? You know some Vikings came up with this a long time ago, told their kids this, and the reason there was the sack because they didn't want their kids to know they were actually the ones beating them with the stick.
Right.
So they sneak in the room, shove them in a stack.
Nobody wants to be bad cop.
And whip them with the stick.
That's what the sack's for.
And then they were good all the rest of the year because they didn't want that to happen again.
As far as we know.
Well, the movie, surprisingly, was a box office hit in terms of cost of production. It made over $16 million the first week.
It was a hit.
Which was good for them.
Very retro 80s horror movie.
Yeah, I likened it to kind of an 80s horror movie with some comedy thrown in. Great cast of actors and actresses, and there was some really funny parts. I love the gingerbread men. I'm not going to say what, just go see it.
The effects were not bad, mostly practical effects, which I like.
Yep. A lot of practical effects.
It's a CGI, guys.
It should become a holiday tradition in your household when it comes out on DVD.
Yes, make that happen.
Now, there's another
Charlie
movie.
Brown Christmas, Krampus.
There's another movie that Steve and I were very, very fortunate to see before any of you got to see it.
Should we even tell them?
We had to
They're
sign.
going to be sad.
We had to sign a piece of paper that says we wouldn't talk about it, but we're going to talk about it anyway. Because, frankly, what's Disney going to get from us? We ain't got nothing anyway, right? What are they going to get from us?
Sadly, no.
So we saw Star Wars. Oh my God! Oh, Star Wars! I had a moment.
Whoa.
So we're going to totally spoil Star Wars for all of you.
We can't do that.
We can't?
That's just wrong.
Is it wrong?
It's totally wrong.
I don't care. I'm evil. I'm on the dark side of the Force now.
We can't tell them who all the secret players are and all the horrible things that happen and all the great things that happen. We can't talk about those things.
I will say a few things right off the bat. Jar Jar Binks is not in the movie. Woo! Luke Skywalker is in the movie. And Luke Skywalker is a bad guy. But not the way you would think. Not like Luke Skywalker is not the Sith Lord, but he's a bad guy in a different way.
You know that...
Should I leave it at that, or should I go on?
Yeah, that's fine.
Huh?
That's fine. I'm not going to add anything to that.
So, but not the way you think. Not the way you think.
Does he like you?
Let's just say there's two sides to every discussion, and it depends on whose propaganda you're listening to.
Right?
Right? I mean, from the Empire's perspective, he's a terrorist. And he's destroyed military bases. He's killed their leader.
That droids could be Sith. I didn't think that was possible.
Sith droids.
Droids don't have souls, do they?
Well, you know.
Is that... You can't be a droid Jedi? Is that...
A droid eye. But no, think about it. If you were just, run-of-the-mill stormtrooper in the Empire, Luke Skywalker is a terrorist. He's on your watch list. I mean...
He's a bad guy.
He's Osama bin Laden. He's messed up a bunch of stuff and assassinated your leaders.
He's blown up 2 Death Stars.
Right? Killed your leaders.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So everything has its perspective.
Or is he the savior? Is he the savior of your rebellion? Did he save your rebellion?
One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter, so yeah, Star Wars is a little political if you want to see that. Or you could just watch it because it's awesome.
Explosions!
All I have to say is Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon.
See the hair raising up on my arm?
There are some scenes that are like you could have taken the very first Star Wars movie, changed the faces, and you're like, I saw that already, but it's still awesome.
There's no lack of awesome.
Let the Wookiee win.
I will say that. The awesome overfloweth.
It is. Oh, man.
You will have to...
So, now, if there isn't a next episode of Nerd Bar Live, it's because Disney didn't just sue us, but had us killed. Or we might be in witness protection.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Witness protection from Disney.
There are people spoiling it worse than we are.
Ow! I thought we were one of the lucky dozen that got to see it.
Hey, man. Lucky dozen here.
All right, we know we're the only 2 in all of the Carolinas who got to see it early.
Or are we?
Well, that's what they told us.
We know who you are.
Because of you guys liking our show, Disney was like, all right, let these 2 bozos watch it. If you promise not to talk about it until the day after it comes out.
And actually called us bozos, which I don't know how I feel about.
It wasn't in the contract as bozos. Bozo 1, see subject Bozo 2. Oh, man. So, hey, and no hiding accents. The accents are the accents. But, who's to say England isn't part of the
Empire?
Empire?
Looks good.
Well,
they look good.
It's got that...
I thought they looked good.
It's got that J.J. Abrams polish on it. that patina.
Hey, I've seen stills of them not on the movie, and they look good and not on the movie, too. They look great.
He puts a shine on everything, though.
Bonus.
Yeah.
It's not like going, they made this movie too late. Look at everybody. They're all practically dead.
All I'm saying
it doesn't feel that way at all.
You're going to go see this movie more than once. I know you are. I am.
You'll be lucky if you don't go broke going to see this movie.
I'm going to see it a couple of times because I'm sure there are things that I missed. Now, what they didn't like give us a DVD. Don't bother coming over here trying to watch it. You get to watch it on the laptop with a single play, and then you can't see it anymore.
And then the laptop self-destructs.
You think it might. We did kind of back away from it carefully.
I still won't go near it. I have the fear.
And we did not set up a video camera to videotape the laptop to get that grainy, wavy, whatever garbage. We're not doing that. We just watched it so we could spoil it all for you guys because we're the dark side. So, on that note,
Evil.
We'll see you in the theaters.
Comics.
You preempted me. Comics! We're going to leave that in because it was funny.
Sometimes you have to catch it before the drop, man.
Yeah, man.
You're not my dad. You're my dubstep dad.
All right, what do we got? Come on. You already said it. Let's go.
So much stuff.
Let me get on the edge of my seat because you want to see these.
Sheriff of Babylon.
Sheriff of Babylon. You know what's Sheriff of Babylon about?
Sheriff of Babylon. It's real time, real world events happening.
This looks like Middle East real army story.
Yeah, it's got like a
Very
lot
nice.
of critical acclaim. There's a lot of buzz going on about that. It's
highly recommended. Number one, get it now before it's a TV show.
Number one of Robin Wars. All of the Robin titles and Batman titles have been building up to this Robin Wars happening, people.
It says begins here, but notice it says one of two, so it'll be ending there.
Robin is the hot thing right now. Robin is hot in DC.
I've always been the hot thing.
You see what he did there? You see? He usurped that.
All right.
Usurpage. Harley's Little Black Book. Ooh. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this. Everybody loves Harley. Harley's Little Black Book. Look into it. We got some special covers of that and everything.
Some special poly bag ones. And some open ones. All the Harley you need for Christmas right here.
Harley magic. People.
Any Harley fans on your Christmas list? Can't go wrong. Right there.
Legit.
Bam.
Daredevil #1.
He's back! And he's Daredevil
Marvel is helping you jump on to some Marvel titles by renumbering everything to #1.
Just like DC did 3 years ago. Here we go all over again.
Luckily, though, they have...
I really like the art in this.
Put new artists and writers on everything, and it's actually pretty fantastic.
Yes, it's pretty nice.
Spidey #1. Holy crap, here we go. We're on the ride, and the ride is not ending anytime soon.
Now, this isn't like the Electric Company Spidey.
This is actually legit Spider-Man. And, you know, other people have had that thought, and I said, better pick it up and look first, because it's legit.
It's legit.
Not for kids.
Spidey.
It's Spidey.
Any Spider-Man comic that's a #1 doubles in price just by looking at it. All right, what else?
All new X-Men #1.
All new X-Men #1.
Just when you thought it was safe, new X-Men, go!
The title Marvel would love to get rid of, but can't because it makes them too much money.
Can't get rid of the X-Men. Everybody loves the X-Men.
Oh, I don't even know what's going on in this. I'm going to have to read this one. There's some gator wrestling and stuff going on.
See, it's already working.
All right.
Totally Awesome Hulk #1. That's right.
Look at his hairdo.
That just happened.
Look at his hairdo, and he's called himself Totally Awesome Hulk.
Totally Awesome Hulk.
Oh, is he like a beefcake now?
He's metrosexual. He's the new face of Hulk. It's actually the kid from the other Hulk story is now the Hulk, and
the Abomination.
I guess he's a little hipster Hulk.
Hipster Hulk. We all needed a hipster Hulk,
right?
Now we got one.
All new Inhumans.
Inhumans.
Everybody's all about the Inhumans right now. So guess what? Marvel wants to take care of you and produce an all-new Inhumans comic book.
Because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is all about Inhumans.
Everybody loves the Inhumans.
And Inhumans is a way they can quasi-get mutants in without messing with the Sony rights.
Quasi-mutants.
Yes, Inhumans.
Everybody loves that. The Marvel train never ends. Red Wolf #1.
Wow.
You like Western comics? You like Native American characters? Boom! Red Wolf #1. It's actually pretty amazing.
I'm a little shocked at this. I have the first appearance original Red Wolf.
Oh!
Oh, so here it is again, so I'm going to have to match this up with that.
Pretty sweet, actually. This is a continuation from the original story, so...
Really? This is really good artwork, too.
Any Red Wolf fans out there, now's your time.
Well, you know what, Steve? We got some comics still left over from local comic shop Saturday.
Yes, I hope you were here because it was awesome.
Some super special, super rare comics. Like, when we say rare, we mean rare. Like,
even the large print runs on these were less than 3,000.
Like,
some of them were less than 300.
This is the We Can Never Go Home.
Hardback.
Hardback.
Flip it around. Show them the logo.
Boom, right there with
Boom,
the logo.
Local comic.
Look at that, right there. $100. That's how rare it is. We'll make you a deal, though, if you come into the store, because we don't want anyone to go without. But, I mean, they may have only printed a couple of hundred of these.
Plus, it's a great story. Plus, I have heard there are movie rumors already.
It's going to be a big deal.
So,
get it while you can get it.
Get it while you can. It's already just shooting all over the place on eBay.
Here's one we've talked about before, but we need to talk about again.
Yeah.
Klaus.
Claus.
Klaus. Claus. Santa Claus. Santa Claus. You know.
It's the real origin story for Santa.
The origin story of Santa Claus, where he's a badass Viking.
But the original version of this sold out. The reprint of this sold out. This is the local comic shop day version.
Super rare.
They only printed so many of these, and they're sold out because everything was done for local comic shop.
It was rarity, rare.
So I would jump in on that.
Speaking of rare.
Ah, look at that.
Treasury size editions.
Treasury editions.
Rick and Morty and Invader Zim.
Everybody loves Rick and Morty, and Invader Zim is your favorite, as you well know.
I think we have about 6 of each of these left.
They're
maybe.
Monstrous. They don't make comics in this format very often.
So if you have a comics fan, you're going to want to get these.
This would make a great Christmas present, too. It's a nice big thing that they can unwrap.
It's special.
It's a cool thing. And these were limited. These were only made for local comic shop day.
Yeah, you're not going to get this size anywhere other than local comic shop day. And they're awesome.
Check it.
So, that's a lot of stuff we crammed into 6 minutes of funk.
Just going to start doing all the comics from now on.
6 minutes of funk. Alright, we got to go. We got more for you later.
Bye.
Hey, we're back!
Coming to you from Cloverfield Cam.
Cloverfield Cam. Yes, sir. We are back. And Steve has got all kinds of goodies sitting out here for us. So, right off the bat, Steve, what do you got?
What are you into? We got these great collectible banks. We got R2-D2 over here. We got
the Infinity Gauntlet,
which is like the most impressive bank ever.
You can put some real money in that bank.
Put about $100,000 in that thing.
Well, maybe Zimbabwean dollars.
We got great collectible figures. We actually have some really nice high-end Hot Toys and Sideshow figures this year.
Some of these figures are like a couple $100.
Some of them are
really nice gifts. So
$800.
not for the kids on your list.
Yeah, these are legit high-end collectible figures.
But we do have figures for the kids on your list
Something
too.
we haven't carried before, so I'm excited about that. Specialty Monopoly. Everybody loves Jay and Silent Bob. We got Jay and Silent Bob Monopoly. You know you want it.
Of course, if you're really a fan of Jay and Silent Bob, you'll be too high to finish that game.
We got Doctor Who stuff. Oh, affirmative. We got Doctor Who. Everybody loves Doctor Who. We got Star Trek. We got a lot of cool Star Trek stuff in the store right now. Toys, books, comics. We even have some really cool replicas of the actual props that they use to make the movies and the TV show. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z's making a big comeback this year. We got that. Pops. We got Pops. Check it out. We got special ones. We got limited edition ones. You're looking for a Pop you can't find? Let me know. We'll order it for you.
Better get on it quick, though.
Yes. Vintage Lord of the Rings figures. We got Totoro. You're looking for anime figures, anime toys.
That whole set. They're all like marching to what? The ring? What are they doing?
They're marching off to Mordor.
Mordor.
One
That's a great set. How many
into
pieces are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures?
That's the whole Fellowship. That's the Fellowship set.
For only $65?
Special edition. And you get a copy of the One Ring in it.
Ooh. You get the power ring.
The One Ring, right?
Who knew?
You know you want it.
What else do we have?
We have so much stuff.
Let's take a look at some of this original art.
We have original art from every year of ExCon. All of our guest artists and some of our guest writers donate things to us.
Look, Dave Cochran hand drew and inked that himself, and he's not around anymore, so it's not like you're going to go get a bunch of those.
Yeah, that is, that's the kind of thing that you see on museum walls, so that's kind of a big deal.
And, you know, this isn't really comic book art, but Sonic Youth signed this concert poster, and that's pretty cool in itself.
It's kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah.
One sheet there.
Look at that. You remember this guy. You've seen him on TV. Well, he couldn't wait to hose us down at Nerd Bar. You can come check that out. Look, also, C. Martin Croker made the awesome t-shirts. He signed one of those for us. That's up here on the wall for sale. What do you know?
That's cool.
Everybody loves these guys. Why
Why
not get one of those signed for your nerds on your Christmas
They had
list?
a great time hanging out here at ExCon.
Yes, they did. Anybody catching up on the 100 lately? Well, here he is. And, of course, woo, we know her. Let's take a walk. Come on. There's some... Oh! You can't even turn the corner without running into some stuff here. How about
skate decks?
a custom skate deck drawn and colored by famous comic book artists. Some of your favorite shows for the low price of only $300.
The lowest price. We have original comic art.
Look at that. There's the original art, the sketch, the art,
hundreds of miles,
the comic
and
it was
sit
on.
through the most boring art auctions in the world to get you these things. You should come in and
They're not that boring, but they can drag on.
They can go on forever.
Hey, have a fan of ExCon on your list? Nothing's better than getting them tickets to the new ExCon coming up. And some ExCon merch.
You know you want ExCon merch.
Look at that t-shirt, some years past.
Represent.
Mugs. Oh, I see some custom stuff for the cosplayers on your list, Steve. Tell us all about this.
Well, you know, we have a leather crafter here who could make some great leather armor for you. I think you should come and check out.
Pirate Cat Studios.
These are just a few examples.
Yeah, reasonably priced for handmade leather work.
There's still times to get your custom orders in before Christmas, but not very much time left.
Awesome. Wow, look. You just can't move, and there's
a
just
hodgepodge
stuff
of cool pop culture stuff
everywhere. Look,
it's literally stacked up as high as we can stack it. We are so stocked up this year, you have no idea.
Well, now we're finding out.
Look at all this great Walking Dead stuff.
Walking Dead.
You got Daryl fan in your list? We got Daryl.
And as Steve likes to keep reminding us, boy, do we have comics.
We got comics.
Comics everywhere.
Piles and piles of them.
Piles and piles.
We got limited edition comics. We got not so limited edition comics.
Here's some of that local comic shop day stuff left over. Not a lot. And then we got a whole bunch of new vintage action figures. And
like X-Men,
a whole
Spawn,
bunch. A whole bunch of Spawn.
Vintage Spawn. We probably got one of the largest collections of vintage Spawn toys.
We spawned a lot of Spawn.
At the beach. That's not all the Spawn. There's more Spawn behind you.
But wait, there's more! More Spawn.
Look at all those great Kiss figures. We have 2 complete sets of the Kiss letter figures. You should get in and grab those.
If you have any Kiss fans out there.
Hard to find complete sets.
There it is, Kiss. More Walking Dead. More Marvel.
More Lord of the Rings.
More Lord of the Rings.
Oh, look at those cool figures.
Really nice figures. Oh! More Spawn!
More Spawn!
You can't get away from the Spawn.
You like nerdy DVDs? We got used nerdy DVDs.
Some of the hard to find ones. I see that. Some of these nice tins, you know, just a little poster to put on your wall. And another Lord of the Rings action set. And that one's only $45. And we're just trying to give that away. That's just crazy.
That's crazy.
All right, well, we need to wrap it up, Steve, so let's say bye.
Bye!